Hello, history buffs, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're journeying back in time, not to the pyramids of Egypt or the forums of Rome, but to a civilization so advanced, so mysterious, that it continues to baffle archaeologists to this day. This is the story of the Indus Valley, the civilization that time forgot. Imagine a world over 4,000 years ago, while grand empires were rising along the Nile. And the Tigris-Euphrates, another magnificent society, was thriving in what is now modern-day Pakistan and northwest India. This wasn't a scattered collection of villages, but a sprawling civilization covering over 1 million square kilometers, home to millions of people. Yet, for thousands of years, their existence was completely erased from history. It wasn't until the 1920s that a railway construction project accidentally unearthed the secrets of this forgotten empire. So what did they find? They found cities. Not just any cities, but some of the most meticulously planned urban centers of the ancient world. Let's talk about the jewels of the Indus Valley, Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. These were not chaotic, sprawling settlements. They were masterpieces of engineering, built on a grid system with straight, wide streets intersecting at perfect right angles. Think of New York City, but thousands of years earlier. This level of organization suggests a powerful, centralized authority, a government capable of large-scale planning and execution that was unparalleled for its time. But the genius of the Indus people didn't stop at street layout. Let's step inside one of their homes. Most houses, even the smaller ones, were built with standardized, kiln-fired bricks, an incredible innovation that ensured durability. Many of these homes had multiple stories and were centered around a courtyard, providing light and ventilation. But the most astounding feature? The plumbing. Almost every house had its own private bathroom and toilet, connected to a sophisticated, city-wide sewer system. Covered drains ran along the main streets, carrying waste away from residential areas. This was a level of sanitation that wouldn't be seen again in many parts of the world for thousands of years. It speaks volumes about their understanding of hygiene and public health. At the heart of Mohenjo-Daro lies a structure that continues to spark debate: the Great Bath. This massive, brick-lined pool, sealed with natural tar, is a marvel of waterproofing. It was likely used for ceremonial or ritual purification, a communal space for the city's inhabitants. Its sheer scale and flawless construction tell us that this was a society that valued communal life and religious ritual. Surrounding it are other large buildings, including a massive granary, a testament to their agricultural surplus and their ability to store and distribute food. This wasn't just a city, it was a thriving economic hub. What's fascinating is what we don't find. Unlike Egypt or Mesopotamia, there are no grand palaces, no monumental temples to specific gods, no lavish royal tombs filled with gold. We see a remarkable sense of equality in the housing and city layout. This has led some experts to believe the Indus Valley might have been governed by a council of priests or elites, rather than a single, all-powerful king. Their society seems more egalitarian, more focused on the community than the individual. Their economic life was just as impressive. Archaeologists have found thousands of small, intricately carved soapstone seals. These seals, bearing images of animals like unicorns, bulls, and elephants, were likely used as stamps for trade, marking ownership on goods. What's amazing is that these Indus seals have been found as far away as Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq. This is concrete proof of a vast international trade network. They were trading goods like cotton, timber, and precious stones, connecting distant civilizations and creating a truly globalized economy in the Bronze Age. But here lies the greatest mystery of all: their language. The Indus people had a written script, found on their seals and pottery. It's a beautiful, complex system of symbols and signs. The problem? We can't read it. Not a single word. It's one of the last major undeciphered scripts of the ancient world. Without being able to read their writing, We are left to guess about their beliefs, their laws, and their stories. Were they epic poems? Religious texts? Simple trade receipts? Until we crack the code, a huge part of their world remains locked away. This is the Rosetta Stone we're all still waiting for. So what happened to this incredible civilization? Around 1800 BCE, after 700 years of prosperity, the cities of the Indus Valley began to decline. The writing disappeared, the standardized weights and measures fell out of use, and the great cities were slowly abandoned. Why? There's no single answer, and historians are still debating the cause. Some evidence points to climate change. A shift in monsoon patterns could have disrupted their agriculture, leading to food shortages. Others suggest that the shifting course of the Indus River itself may have made life in the cities unsustainable. There are also theories of invasion or internal conflict, but the evidence for widespread warfare is surprisingly scarce. It's more likely that a combination of environmental and social factors led to a gradual collapse, with people migrating to smaller, rural settlements. The Indus Valley Civilization didn't just vanish. Its legacy quietly seeped into the cultures that followed. Some of their religious symbols, like the swastika and figures in meditative poses, echo in later Indian religions like Hinduism and Buddhism. Their advancements in agriculture, trade, and urban planning laid a foundation for the subsequent development of the Indian subcontinent. They are the silent architects of South Asian history. From their grid-planned cities and advanced sanitation to their global trade networks and enigmatic script, the Indus Valley Civilization represents a pinnacle of human achievement. They were pioneers, innovators, and master builders whose story was almost lost to time. They remind us that history is full of hidden chapters, and there are still so many secrets buried beneath our feet, waiting to be rediscovered. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the past. What part of the Indus Valley story fascinates you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to explore more forgotten corners of history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Until next time, stay curious.